Sun is poking through the trees this morning. Birds are chirping. It is Sunday, July 7th, beginning of day 5 of our southbound through hike of the Long Trail. It's been a lovely evening at Tillotson Camp. Got our stuff mostly dried out. Yesterday was not as rainy as we had thought it was going to be, so today is, I think, supposed to be hopefully clear most of the day. We've got Belvidere Mountain as our first climb, and gonna try to make it to Spruce Ledge Camp. Couple of beautiful ponds just south of Tillotson. Saw a beaver swimming this morning. No moose, unfortunately. So when you're hiking on a trail and you see two blazes, that's going to mean the trail churns. Sometimes they try to stagger the blazes to indicate which direction it's churning in. This one they did not, but trail is making a churn here to the right to help us know where we're going.
Our official first blowdown of the day. Sometimes you got to go around them, sometimes you got to go through them, sometimes you got to go under them. Occasionally there's enough space to go over them. This was a go under it, but it looks like somebody has started the process of trying to get rid of this one. Good luck to them.
We've made it to the summit, well, to the trail to the summit of Belvidere Mountain. We came from that direction. Yeah, Long Trail southbound that way. And the trail to the summit tower is that way. Going up the trail to the summit, Belvidere. 2/10 of a mile side trail. It's a little steep, but not too bad, but we left our packs at the junction. No need to carry 30 plus pounds up any farther than necessary. 360-degree views from the top of the Belvidere Fire Tower. I don't know why, but I have chickened out every time. The third time is a charm, as Tup says.
And you've got a decent view to be congratulated with.
Got a gorgeous view. Some of what we have done, I think. I'm a little disoriented as far as where things are, I'll admit. But what a view. Amazing. Just finished a nice 1-hour break. Went up to the summit of Belvidere Mountain, as you see in the previous video, and now we're making our way back down to Route 118. Yeah, we gotta go up. Tup says we gotta go up to go down. We might stop and take lunch before we get there. There's a stream where we can fill the water bottles. And seems like a good spot to take a lunch break. Just took our lunch break here, just off trail, next to this little stream. It's a nice spot to sit in the shade. Now we're getting ready to pack up and hit the trail again, which is literally right over there. So we were just off trail. Devil's Gulch and on our way to Spruce Ledge Camp. Just about to cross Vermont Route 118, Eden's Crossing. Right on a corner. You know, makes you always feel safe. A little bit of sarcasm, yeah. In between the two corners. Yay, we made it. On to Devil's Gulch. So, just so you can see, the trail occasionally is not all mud and rocks and roots. There are some stretches of trail that I like to call cruisy, where you can make a little bit of time. They are sometimes few and far between as I come up to another little mud pit, but it's a little mud pit and there's dry trail beyond it. So nice little stretch here just south of Route 118. Continuing along the trail, about to come to a little bit of an overlook. It's hard to see through the trees.
Water down below.
There's Ritterbush Pond down below. Thank you to the trail maintainers for building these stairs to help us get down that steep incline.
The scene leading into Devil's Gulch.
Entering Devil's Gulch. But I'm not afraid, we've got Jesus on our side.
The challenges of Devil's Gulch are that it just throws a lot of different angles and obstacles at you. You've got some narrow spots that you got to go through. You've got some wet spots you got to go through. You've got rocks that come together that make it an interesting pass. And this is from the southern direction. Okay, we're entering the cave portion. And Brock was just mentioning how the white blaze that they did put in here to remind you where the trail was kind of jumps right out at you because it's dark in here and white blazes show you the way. To the light.
We survived Devil's Gulch. Now we're heading on to Spruce Ledge Camp. Should be there, I think, fairly soon. We've reached the intersection of trail to Spruce Ledge Camp. 830 feet up that direction. And that's where we'll be heading to spend the night. This is the end of day recap for day 5, Sunday, July 7th. We hiked 8.4 miles from Tillotson Camp to Spruce Ledge Camp. And we're going to do a new segment today called Grumbles and Gratitudes.
So one of my grumbles is that today I started to have some issues with a couple of my toes on one foot. And my gratitude is that I had an extra pair of dry socks, so I was able to change those out. And before I put the socks on, I was able to use some more of the homemade ointment from one of the students I had at school and their family, so I really appreciate that. Thank you.
My grumble is that I bent a trekking pole today. My gratitude is that that trekking pole didn't break. I also have a gratitude if we met a new hiker today, or new to us, Big Bites, because he takes big bites out of the trail when he goes, and we got to hike with him for a little while. And it was also a beautiful day, and we look forward to bringing you more tomorrow.